So this is the famous Salaga slave market. Like you said earlier, the slaves are always brought from Upper East, Upper West, and then the surrounding communities.
Mm.
Then from there, they passed through Burkina, took some from the Moro Nabes, this territory in
Correct.
Burkina, then from there to here. And we said earlier, at arrival, before they always look at tea, they are first of all taken to the slave wells and bath, where they fetch water from the wells,
Mm.
and then take it to the bath, which we have
Talked about.
talked
Mm.
about. So afterwards, everything. Then after bathing, then they apply the shea butter just to look neat so that when
Neat.
the real quality is out and everything, then this is the destination. From there, this is where they are brought,
Like bros.
which is the
Okay.
market. However, before the slave trade, this place was already an established cola market.
Mm.
In fact, this spot that we are standing, in the 16th century, this place became the number one cola market in sub-Saharan Africa.
Wow.
The Ashantis always bring their cola here. Then sometimes people from the boy also bring salt and other things.
Mm.
So it was just a general market.
Okay.
However, the dominant commodity was cola.
Cola.
So that is where this Hausa and the Zabarma always come to also try this thing.
Mm.
So in the 16th, in the 18th century, when the slave trade became the lucrative business, they were the same people who shifted from
From
the cola
cola
trade to the
to
slave
slave.
raiders. So they were the slave raiders.
Okay.
uh So from there, the slaves are brought here.
Mm.
However, another this misconception we need to clear is that for this particular market, the white man has never come here.
Oh.
For Selga slave market, the white man has never come. It was just
The
within
black.
these our African brothers. They were those who, it's only when they get to Cape Coast, that is when the slaves are, where the white man get involved. But for the
Mm.
Selga slave market, it was just these African brothers. Some of them, some notable figures include Babatu, Osman Katu, um, Adam Musonov, and then Samu Ture, who also operate at the from the this upper north. That is
Mm.
why the upper west, upper east area. Then here you have Osman Katu and then Babato and who are also controlling here.
Okay.
Then, like I said earlier, Moro Naba also control the Burkina territory.
Three.
So
Okay.
for here, the white man has never come
In
here.
here. Mm.
And here used to be called Babankaswa,
Babang.
meaning big Babankaswa.
Babang Kaswa.
Yes, meaning big market.
Okay.
It used to be a very big market because about 2000, 2005, 2005 to 2000 slaves arrived at the town. And it wasn't only human beings.
Mm.
They sell other products. So like the way she is chained like this
Mm.
in front of her, you could see an animal also tied down like that and any other commodities. So the way you could come and then bargain for an animal or any the same way you bargain for
For
human being.
human beings.
So here we say the
Wow.
slaves are being commodified.
Mm. Mm.
Are being commodified. So if you want to imagine a kind of suffering or the slaves went through, you take a look at the status.
Mm.
Like wherever you are shackled, you remain there stagnant, no movement. No matter how scorchy the sun is, you are in
You are
it.
neat.
No matter how heavy it's raining, you are in it.
So, what about this particular small boy here? Was those like were they children who were slaves as well?
Yes,
Wow.
children are also captured into slavery. For instance, for a child, especially boys, your father will bring you to the slave reader, even in this market.
Mm.
Then come and then negotiate with the slave reader, like exchanging you for a food item. So they will do all the negotiations. When they arrive at a conclusion, your father will only tell you, okay, you sit with this man and let me take this food item to the
Hmm.
house and then come. And that ends it. You never see your father. You have been sold into slavery.
Wow.
For instance, if you read about this man, Thomas Fuller,
Mm.
that a slave African from Benin, he was sold into slavery at the age of 14. The man who grew up to become faster than a calculator.
Yes.
uh
Yes. Thomas
Thomas
Fuller.
Fuller, yes,
I've
known
heard
as the
of him.
Virginian calculator,
Mm.
yes. So it's only the aged who are not taken to slave, but as far as economically you can do something, the slave this thing. So from here, some of the slaves are taken, majority are taken to Cape Coast, some are sold in Benin,
Mm.
others in even this in Libya. the trans-Saharan slave trade.
Mm.
Yes, others are also sold in Salaga here. So this is the famous Salaga slave market.
Wow.
Yeah. And for this tree that we see, that is a Baba tree.
Mm.
Yes. Normally, when the slaves are brought, they are shackled and then hook against it, especially the root.
Mm.
But this is not the original one. The original one fell in the 1970s.
The
So this
original baobab tree,
fell in the 1970s.
70s. Okay.
Yeah, this one was planted in 1989 to replace the original
The
one.
original one.
Yes.
Okay.
So for the Senegal slave trade, like I said earlier, I started in the 18th, between 18th to 17th century, and then also, though the transatlantic slave trade, for which reason the slave trade came to Africa,
Mm.
abolished in 1833. But for the Senegal slave trade, it was officially abolished in 1896. 96.
1896.
Reason being that afterwards the abolishment of the transatlantic slave trade,
Mm.
the British still remain in Ghana here doing it illegal underground. So
Mm.
they practice it up to somewhere 1888. You know, the slaves from Cape Coast, some are taken to Brazil,
Mm.
others are taken to America, others Colombia, where they work in the sugar
Plantations.
cane
Mm.
or tobacco plantation, and others also in the mines. Yes. So the Senegal slave trade was officially abolished in 1896.
1896.
Yes.
And then there are other, like the weapons and all those artifacts.
Yeah, they are in the museum in here. So maybe from here we may be going there.
Oh, I thought it was
No,
here,
no, no. The museum is across the road.
but it's not far from
No,
here.
no, it's not far.
I thank God I wasn't born during that time. Oh, all right. Thank you very much. So let's move to the other side and have it.
Then it's coaching side. You
Mm.
can't say you are tired.
You can see you are tired.
You can't say you are hungry. You can't say you are thirsty.
They may not even understand each other's language.